Hello and welcome. So in this video I'll be showing you how to design a very simple blog page, like adding your knowledge of CSS and then HTML together to create something very beautiful and simple. Okay, so we'll start by creating a file. We already know how to create a file. I can rename this file. The spelling is not right. Okay, so I've created a HTML file. Alright, so let's get started. In my body section, I'm going to take this out. I don't need it. Okay, so first thing, I'll write the HTML code. Like I'll be writing the HTML code, and then I'll be styling also in the CSS at the same time. Like if I write one, I'll style it so that we'll understand. So I'm going to create a div class. Div is like is simply like a division. Yes, that's the div. So div is like a container that's stored, like it's like you having a container and then you're putting elements inside the container, and then when you give those containers separate name, is it easier for you to pick one container and edit it separately. So that's what the div class is all about. So I'm going to call this div class container. So this is where my code will be. Then inside this container, I'll create another div class. I'll call it header. You might be wondering if you can name it. You can give it any name you want. Yes, but I won't advise you to do that, because giving it this kind of name will like help you to be more organized and then help you to remember when you're styling. You can't just give it random name. Your code will not be so professional. So that's for the header. So I'm going to create h3 tag. Okay, so this, I'm going to write the name of my blog page here. I don't have a name, so I'll just put my blog. So you put the name of your blog page you want. Alright, so after then I'll create a nav. Okay, I explained this when I was explaining how to list, so I'll use this navigation now to list. So nav also functions as a container, like it's holding all the items of listing inside of it. Okay, so inside this list I'll add the anchor tag. Yes, so I'll just copy this. Copy, then I'll come down and okay, so I'll just come down and paste. So I'll click here to paste it. I think this is okay. So here I'll write the name here, home, about, contacts, and then we have services. So you can write anything you want. If you visited the page before, you see on the road home about contact services. Some you see like catalog, you see like blog, but it's just on the navigation bar on top. Or like some people can create like a drop down menu and all that. But for this video, we'll just create a very simple nav bar. So for this, okay, so this is what we have been doing all this way. So let's go to the CSS now and edit this. So I told you that you can style in your HTML, and then you can also create a separate part for CSS, and I advised you to use a separate part for CSS, though I'm tempted to use the HTML because I'm used to that. But for the sake of this video and for the sake of learning, we'll use this one because it's more appropriate. Alright, so before I start, I need to remove that padding and margin that HTML comes with. So if you watch the video on CSS, you're going to understand this. So I'll say padding. Okay, see why this thing is good now. It's already correcting me. Alright, so padding 0. Okay, so that's enough. Alright, so back to my code. Or should I edit the other parts? I think I should. So I'll go to the header dot header. So if you don't understand why I'm using dot header, it's because I am using a div class. That's why I use dot header. So display flex. So this is what display flex does. Okay, it was down here before and now I took it to this side. So that's what display flex does. No, please don't stop. Okay, so I'll justify content. Space between. I'll align item center. So you have to be careful with your spelling. Alright, so you see. Okay. So now I've done that dot header. I'm going to come to the UL now. That's the part of the list UL. I want to remove that list type, those dots. I want to remove this. So I'll come here and say list type none. So if you check, it has gone. It has disappeared. Okay. Then I'll come down. I'll say ULLI. So I'll make it display inline block. I'll give it a margin. Let's say 10 pixel. Okay, so I have something like this. It's beautiful. Alright. So if you notice something, my code is underlined. You see, it's kind of underlined and it's clickable. but it's underlined and it's not so cool. I want to remove this, and then I want to change this color also. So I'll come here, I'll just say A, that's for the anchor tag. I can reduce the font size if I want to. I want it to be smaller. Let's say I use 12 pixels. Okay, so it's smaller now and it's better. And let's remove this thing, text decoration, none. So it's gone. Okay, so now let's come here. I'm not so good with colors. Which color should I give this? But please, I should not use blue. Okay, color. So I can come here. Might have been wondering was this or this one. So I can come here and choose a color from here. I'm struggling with color. Find color. So it will just show the color code. It not even show. I mean, which color did I even choose? Let's copy this from here. Let's put it here and see. So the color has changed. That color that I picked. I think I like this color. I don't like it that much. I don't want to. You see why I don't like this part? It's always catching my code. Okay. On a normal day, I will use blue and white, but I want to be diverse. I want to try something new today. Okay, so this is beautiful. Or if you like something simple, you can stick to white, #FFF. Okay. It will not show because this thing is white too, except to change the background. So let's work with that other color. We'll change it to white. Let's use black. Okay, let's leave it there for now. Alright, so that's for like the head section. Or I can give that this thing container a color. I can still edit it if I want. I'll say background color.